fucking go. We about to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. Let's fucking go. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. 24/7 researching, it's all a fantasy. But if I make the right plays, it pays automatic. Bankroll showing that I know it dope strategy. On a winning streak, I'm stacking a dose of the bookies all get mad at me. Confident with power plays, not clicking on a flex today. All I see is green and we all about to get paid. Arrogant Josh on the stream, they be killing it. Never gonna stop it, they like if you feeling it. Picking the players, they all never touch. You can't make up your mind and just go with your gut. Looked around, we found a glitch. No toast allowed, just close to list. Sophia's fine, sat to his stick, and Caitlin Clark just doesn't miss. Win, lose, or draw, we never quit. When we shoot the ball, it's another switch. Submit the link, it'll make you rich, and we going big. Don't be a bitch. Let's fucking go. We about to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. Let's fucking go. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. We about to go big. We about to go big. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks.
We are live. What's up, E?
Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back. We are here for our final day of the WNBA season. Welcome back to Just Cash. And as always, joined by Underrated. What's going on, dude? How are you?
So much better than last stream, man. I was kind of sick last stream. I didn't even realize till I was halfway through, and I was like, why do I not feel like that excited about doing props today? That was just... But today, this is how I feel today.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So, I'm ready. I'm excited to see what they do, all these funny teams, and what they're going to do when the games don't matter. And we can cuss them out later if we need to. But the thing we learned earlier, too, get as many books as you can, guys. If you can get books, if you're in the right state, get all the accounts you can get, because you never know what you're going to find.
Yeah, exactly. And one thing that we're going to talk about today, too, just unfortunately they really didn't give us anything to work with. So, a little bit we do have, we will talk about, but it's going to be some light work today. Bookies wised up to a lot of stuff. Underdog, for example, namely, and a lot of books, they basically only offered overs today. So, it's going to be some slim pickings, and, we'll see what we can work with. But, yeah, before we hop into it, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button down below. That way you don't miss out whenever we do go live or drop any late night videos for you. And make sure you check out links to the Discord. We're still running that 7-day free trial down below further on beyond that. All right, man. Yeah, like I said, be pretty brief from our end of things. So we'll talk about a couple news notes and maybes, and then we'll just go, questions, Q&A from there. It's not going to be anything too crazy today, honestly.
Yep, it'll just be like Lindsay Allen or Azare.
yeah. And even for that game, it's unfortunate that we have Kennedy Carter is questionable too, so she may or may not play, and that's a pretty big impact for her teammates as well. So we are going to be looking out for that, and I'm going to assume she's going to play though, because she was their game day cover, and they were hyping her up a lot this morning. So I'm leaning towards she'll probably play, but you never know with this team, man. They've been resting players and in full tank mode.
Kennedy Carter or Lindsay Allen?
Yeah, Carter.
Kennedy Carter or Fivehead?
Probably still Carter.
Oh shit, Carter! Carter got some love. There you go. Okay, cool.
Yeah. But so let's go ahead and hop into just a couple things here. Not too many things, even book-wise to really bet on today. I think there's some interesting things that we could take a stab at, but the biggest one, feel super confident about this Connecticut Suns. They I wouldn't say necessarily in a must-win game, but they kind of are. They want to make sure they win this game to sure up they don't lose to Vegas. So they're only one game ahead of them right now. It's at minus 1,000, which is kind of fair considering, they're minus 14 favorites. That's actually pretty huge. So, minus 1,000, whatever. I don't mind that. You could even consider, if you guys have DK or books, they're not even offering that. So, never mind. Yeah. The next thing I think, are links. They've been getting it done. And honestly, their bench unit is phenomenal. They didn't even technically, wave the flag with the starters. Currently, we just have McBride and Feezy are going to be out. So they still have a few of the starters that are going to play. And honestly, their bench unit is pretty nasty. So I think Minnesota easily can still, not easily, but fairly easy, should be able to pick up the win here against the Sparks, especially at home. So I don't mind that. And then the last thing, just for kind of a bit of spice, I actually think that Atlanta Dream are possibly going to pick up the win here today. So for a couple of reasons, they're the most, I think, well-situated team to actually be in the postseason and to make, some kind of a run, or at least, a fair deserving to make the postseason. But New York, though, all they have to do is technically just throw this game, and that'll ensure that Atlanta is the number 8 seed going into the postseason. We already know that New York is the number 1 seed. So ideally, this is just going to be a rematch of this anyways. And for New York, they, don't really have to leave anything to question. But also, if they don't want to actually play against this team, they could try to put up a win here. But I get the feeling that they actually might just let Atlanta have it and then play them in the first round. Which would still be a good matchup.
Which is interesting, but I don't know if they're going to do that, man. There is a small chance that they'd rather play Washington, right?
Yeah, it kind of feels like tomato. Yeah, they would like to play against Washington, but that's also assuming that Washington wins. And, how much does New York really want to exert their players to actually pick up a win here?
Right. It's a good bet, regardless. There's a chance, but I feel you. It's a great bet.
Yeah, and you could even do something like, let's just play a half a unit on the Atlanta here, and then you could throw it on the other side, play a half unit on Washington to try and pick up the win. So, you can kind of get best of both worlds here, honestly, and if both teams win, then, it works out for us.
Yeah, that's a good idea too, because Indiana might not care. We know that they can't move either way, so they don't really care. And we know Washington is going to try to be winning, you would think, unless Washington wants to throw it like Chicago. There's always that too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it could happen.
No, seriously, because I've been saying it this whole time. I personally don't think that Washington wants to be in the postseason. And,
right.
Look at even this last game. When they did play, Washington played New York. This was, what you would think is a must-win game. And coach still only played the starters minimum minutes, mid-20s, low 20s. So everything is just screaming. They're trying to tank right now. And, there's only really one player in Atkins from Washington who's doing a lot right now. But, same thing for her. She only played 24 minutes still. And the game before that was an overtime game, so they played extra minutes there. But everything else is mid to low 20s. This just screams they're not wanting to be in the postseason. So I don't know. Just the whole narrative I think is flowing towards Atlanta actually being in the postseason. And even though it would be this matchup, which is kind of a stinker, it just makes sense. It'd be more entertaining to watch them as opposed to Chicago, who has 7 or 8 players, or Washington, who's been tank mode and banged up for God knows how long.
Yeah, it's kind of like we're just betting on what we think's going to happen. So it's like we were talking about before when we were going through our other plays on books. It's just about which team is what's the number 1 team that's going to sit. New York?
Yeah, New York. They above any other team. Absolutely nothing to play for. Completely meaningless.
Like you said, the only thing is if they want to play Atlanta, then they'll try to win. That's the only reason. So.
Yeah, and
and they need and they would need Indiana to win too. So
or Washington. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so for that situation, it just seems really situational for all that stuff to happen, and for New York to actually give a shit about it, just doesn't seem like a likely situation. So, I mean, personally, I predict we see the starters come out, play maybe 5 minutes in the first quarter, and then like 2 or 3 minutes in the second quarter to close it out. And I mean, we've seen New York do this time and time again. So, if you guys have access to any of their props, I don't think any bar is too low, honestly, today for the final day of the regular season. Take some stabs. I mean, any and all unders today, I would say personally, besides Atlanta, Washington, and Chicago. And only reason for Chicago is just because they don't have any bodies. I mean, they only have 7 or 8, maybe 8 players again today. So outside of those 3 teams, I mean, everyone else is live for unders today. So just keep that in mind.
Look how the fantasy sites are doing it. They don't even offer the unders on most of the players, so there's a reason.
Yeah.
So again, guys, if you can find books, or you have books that let you play unders, this is one of those days where you really, 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 really need those other sites. So don't be lazy. There's money out there. there's money out there, guys. Don't just say, "Oh, WNBA sucks today." Oh no, it's not. No, it doesn't. You got to just find the spots.
Yep, exactly. So, unfortunately, the standard books didn't really give us much at all to work with, and Underdog kind of put out a couple things, but they were quick to pull it away. So we'll take a look at least what we do have available. I mean, there are going to be overs mostly, unfortunately, but a couple of unders that I think we definitely have in consideration. So, I mean, really, I think the 2 that kind of stood out for me, one, Azrae Stevens, the under PRA. I mean, she just hasn't played any minutes the last 2 games. Seems like coach is going to Lee Yuru off the bench, and totally fine with her playing minutes. So I don't mind that. And even if she does kind of play a semi-normal role, it's still a tough matchup. I mean, more than likely Dorka is probably going to end up picking up the start. So she's an absolute, tower over Azrae. And I mean, she's going to have to get hot from 3 to really kill us, but I don't mind it. And if she plays that rotation she did last game, oh man, we're home free.
Exactly. That's what we're betting on today. We're betting on who plays and what and how much and how hard they play. We're not betting on anything else. So,
Yep.
That's cool.
So, and then on the same team, I think Rickea Jackson, one of the clear overs that we can chase today. Her first half is at 11 PRA on PrizePicks, so better discount here on Underdog at 10.5. Still don't mind that. She did get ejected this last game, so she should be coming out with a little more gusto. And she was on pace to play damn near the whole game again. I mean, she had 20 minutes in that last game in the first half. So at least I would say another 35-minute performance out of her is totally doable. Stop. And Odyssey Sims, man, she might be compromised too. I mean, this last game, she didn't play any minutes, and even though they have no guards on the team whatsoever, she still didn't play any minutes. And even while she was out there, she had a 0 stat line, so she did absolutely nothing. Might see that continue again today. I wouldn't be surprised. So first half line for Rickea, better discount here on Underdog. And then both websites and pretty much all sites had her points at 14.5. I think that one's totally fine as well. I mean, she should come out, be the lead usage on the team. So either one of those, totally fine. And then Hamby, I'm probably going to leave her alone. I mean, she's still just playing a ton of minutes. They only have one backup big. So between her and Azrae, somebody actually has to play. They've been still playing her out there, so I'm going to leave her alone personally, but if you guys want to play her unders, I totally get it.
Isn't it weird how they're leaving Azrae for us, though? The fact that she played 6 minutes, and same with Sims, really. But Sims, like you said, maybe the injury is partly with Sims, but, I mean, why would they have played him 6 minutes and then not played him last game, and they're going to play him today? Why would they do that? It's weird, right? They're playing 6 minutes, probably.
Yeah.
You would think.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to play these starters heavy minutes or anything. And also with Sims, I forgot about Zaya Cook. She played a lot off the bench too. And
right.
She's actually, I mean, she was one of our favorite players last year. So she's an absolute ball hog if she can get out there.
And that's the thing, right? They want to play them today. They want to play their bench players, see what they can do last game.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
That Azrae under feels like those 2 you got up there look great, actually. Might not have a million plays today, but the ones that we do have might be smackers.
Yeah. Here, we'll leave her full game points just in the queue because I think that's a pretty attainable thing for her.
We need a third play, right, to go with that, with those two right there. What's the best play we can put with that?
Yeah. It's kind of tough that we're waiting around right now. So I know Lindsey Allen at 3.5 assists again is pretty interesting. I mean, I really like it, but the payout definitely sucks. I mean,
what about her scoring somehow involved with this? Because I noticed she did shoot a lot last game without the stars in there. And if Carter's not in, she's definitely going over. But I guess Carter wasn't there last game. So if Carter plays today, yeah, I guess that could fuck up the points. But if Carter doesn't play, she's going over.
If Carter sits, I definitely like Lindsey Allen for 9.5 points here. Real fast. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You froze for a second, but you're back.
Okay, yeah. No, I could hear that. So allegedly, Liberty won't rest star players Thursday, per Coach Brondello.
Oh,
now, why would that be? Why would that be?
I don't know, but I think Underdog just took that and changed the numbers, right? Was Brianna Stewart always 19.5 points? Or they only had the higher, so they didn't give a fuck? Oh, yeah. So they don't care.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, man.
That's kind of weird.
No, we're going to play our players. We want to win. We want to go into the season feeling winning.
That's why, right? They're little weird-ass little 8th grade things.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but it doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you
Maybe they're like, well, we're gonna play the same team. We might as well treat this game kind of like a. Who fucking knows, bro? Why? I don't know, but they must have a reason.
We only have 40 games. We're gonna get our exercise.
I don't know. I can't think of a better reason. The only reason is maybe they're playing Atlanta in the playoffs. They know for sure, so they want to try a few tricks on them before the playoffs start. I don't know. They should whoop Atlanta regardless.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to see if I can get some more in depth about this because it makes no sense. Like, I mean, this game is literally completely meaningless. You're only risking the health of your players, and I mean, for what?
I don't know, but the Stewie and JJ under doubles are still gonna hit. They're not playing that much.
Yeah, so
they better not.
I mean, I hope not, dude. That's definitely some BS.
We're gonna be so angry. Why are they in there? I already hear everyone in the Discord in the third quarter. Why are they playing?
Oh yeah, you'll hear me bitching too.
Oh yeah.
We got some more though. Fever Coach said we'll be cautious with player minutes, so I like those in the unders for sure.
Fever? Oh hell yes. Yeah. He's going back in. Look at him.
Oh yeah, I'm queuing up the old bets here.
Let me go into get some of them under Clarks, them under Bostons. Hey, people gotta put it. People gotta get their money today.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Since we don't have anything to bet on, like,
we
take what we have.
We actually do. We actually have amazing stuff to bet on. You just can't do it on PrizePicks. Funk ass PrizePicks.
Oh, they pulled indie props already.
Oh, right one. See, you be on the stream trying to help people, missing your own bets. Can you guys hit the likes for us? Can you guys hit the likes?
Yeah, do us a huge favor. All right, well, we'll keep an eye out for that. I don't know how much of that Brondello coach talk there about New York that I actually believe. I mean, you would be crazy to play your starters here, like absolutely crazy. There's no reason to.
Well, I don't know why she would say it.
Yeah. So we'll keep an eye out for that, and I mean, hey, maybe we luck out, we get second half for that game. So, that could actually help us out even more. But interesting statement to say the least.
Stupid.
All right, well, I mean, in that case, then, like, yeah, let's take New York money line. Then, I mean, if they're gonna play their starters like they're trying to win, why not?
Yeah. Exactly. And when you're going to take the unders, you just got to go get those Indiana unders if you can. You said they pulled them already on that other site?
Yeah, they just pulled the whole game tab from DK.
Oh, man. Okay.
That's okay. I mean, hey, we speculated on a lot of this stuff anyways, so not surprised.
Right. I'm trying to get in my...
Yeah, the odds moved even better for Washington.
They got the news and changed it right up. Points and rebounds for Kelsey Mitchell. What should that be?
I mean, normally it's 23 and a half,
23
somewhere
and a
around
half.
there.
I think they got it down at like 20. Still worth it if that coach is saying that, huh?
Oh, yeah, dude, anything you get your hands on.
They got Boston still.
All
The
right.
odds are moving, though. Okay, go ahead with your stuff. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. While we're doing that, let me know if they come back up on that other site.
Okay.
Okay, so I know we're gonna have questions about Connecticut as well. So they do need to, technically they do need to win this game to make sure they secure their spot over Vegas. But I'd be very cautious about playing any of their full game props today. Personally, for Chicago, I think both of Izzy Harrison's her 9.5 points are definitely live. The payout just really sucks. But the rebound prop here at 7.5, I think this is very normal line for her. I mean, she had 8 and 11 rebounds, and she's playing hefty minutes. I mean, 31, 32 minutes. So I think that's very easily something that she can get here. And hopefully not going to get into foul trouble this game. More than likely, they'll leave Turner to cover Bree Jones down low, which Turner's pretty good about not getting into foul trouble. So as long as Harrison doesn't get into foul trouble against AT, I think we're good. But I like the rebound prop. She had a 40% rebounding rating over the last 2 games. So as long as she's playing minutes, she's getting it. What else? Oh, yeah. The Tina Charles, her points even still kind of seem high. We had her under at 17.5 yesterday, but 17 I think still something that's potentially in play. And they just pulled all of their props, so let's see what news we got for that. Man, there's gonna be a lot of this going on today, y'all.
Yeah,
Just
there
let you
is.
know right now.
Who did they pull? What team?
This whole game basically for New York.
Oh. They probably are like, oh, New York's not high enough. We got to move their props up now. So gross.
Yeah. And then they just didn't give us any overs for most of the other players anyways. So Atkins, I mean, I cannot bring myself to play her at 16.5 points personally, but I don't know if I want to mess with the under either since they're not doing anything on the other side to stop them today. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think this is about it right here, folks. I mean, we're not getting too carried away with it today.
Yeah. They just took all the props off what I was looking at, too.
Did they?
Yeah, right before I was going to get them in. Damn, too. I was getting greedy. I tried to put 3 in instead of just rolling with a couple and hitting the button. And then they disappeared. Hey, that's what happens when you're greedy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
so there's not too much to look at as far as props. You want to just say hello to everyone and call it a day?
Yeah. Let's see if you guys got any questions. I mean, I know we got a couple viewers in here. Appreciate you guys coming to hang out with us on the last day. Again, make sure to hit that like and sub down below. Help us fight the old algorithms and hopefully make a little bit of extra money here today. And don't forget to hop in the Discord because if we get any kind of second half action today, I think it's going to be pretty potential for some good stuff. So
Pretty nukeable.
Yeah.
Hopefully
I don't
nukeable.
want to say it, but
Ching ching. All right,
that's
well,
right.
we got a few people in here. We'll say hello. We got Big Youngin. Big Youngin said, I'm first. And you know what? Even before I put it in the Discord, Big Youngin was there to get first place. I don't even know how he did it. I just put up the link and I looked and I was like, what? How did he get in here? He was here before I got here. No bullshit. I was like, how did Youngin get in here? I don't know.
Oh, Rakia's points are gone. Hope y'all got it. and the first half got bumped.
But of course it did.
It always on stream. You always see the bumps live.
I think they're watching the stream. Well, hey, if PrizePicks or Underdogs watching the stream, just hit the like for us, guys. We'd appreciate it. You guys are watching the stream.
Yeah.
Appreciate you just like everyone else. You fucking dickheads. I hate you. Just kidding. Okay. Big Ian says, I'll take second. What do you think about that? What do you think about Ian? What do you think about Ian being second?
I mean, second's okay.
All right. Well, Ian's the type of guy he's mad about second. He won't say it, but he's mad right now, I think. Ace is here. Ace says, huh?
I was just say, I'll take a good silver.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with second place, Ian. Ace says, Tuesday games were bad. Just do NFL today, he says. Yeah, I mean, if you only have a few sites, you know, and you don't have little other sites where you can try to find unders today, it is definitely not as fun. We will say that.
Oh, speaking of NFL, I'm not even going to bring up PrizePicks today on the screen, but the first quarter primetime field goal prop. Let's run it back. I know we're this last one missed because what dumbass team didn't go for it? Oh, the Eagles. Yeah, dude, unbelievable. And how much did they lose by?
Rant
How
E.
much did they lose
It's the
by?
last show of the season.
What idiots, man. I cannot believe they didn't kick the field goal. So, I mean, it was still there, you know, just a bad beat on coaching decisions. But yeah, first quarter field goal, I think, again, primetime games, just keep running. I'm telling you guys, the hit rating on it was just atrocious last year. It was so crazy.
Youngin says, what's up, fam? What's up?
Yo.
What's up, champion number one? Big Coach 91 Bet says, did we win?
I think so, possibly.
We
Maybe.
we always win, Coach. Even when we lose, we win. He said, let's go. Let's go. Cash Out Thursday, Big Youngin says, John Milan says, we will be there. Cashier Family for Life is here. Holler. See, all my favorites are here today. We might not have a million things to bet on, but hey, everyone, all the fam is here to chill. You know what, guys? I think you should put your top 5 finest WNBA players in the chat. We'll have something to talk about. Big Sean says, don't say the name of the movie in chat. Don't look, E. Don't look. Don't even try it, E. Okay, just making sure.
I ain't looking.
Okay. Sean says, over under, Chris. I don't know what he's talking about. I should probably read him before I put him on the screen, but sometimes I don't give a fuck. I just be like, whatever y'all talking about. Okay, here we go. Ian says, Rakia still 10.5 PRA on Underdog. It just bumped to 11, you said, though, huh?
Yeah, they put the points back, but the first half's definitely bumped.
Ace says, hell no, today's trash. LOL. Sunday, I'm tapped in. Yeah, I feel you. It is definitely trash on some of the sites. There's a few plays, you know, like we were saying. Get some other sites. There's lots of unders out there. Eric says, hey, yo, what up?
Yo, what's up, dude?
Kevin T says, NFL, WNBA, 5-pick slip since the WNBA options are ass for the most part. So he says, let's make a 5-pick slipper with some NFL plays. Do you have any NFL plays that you're liking today?
The only one that kind of stood out to me is just that Brees Hall 0.5 rush receiving TD.
I do like
Just,
that
I
one.
mean-
I do like that one tackle play also. If we really wanted to throw something in there.
Oh yeah, which one was it?
Kazir White. If it's at 7 still, that's pretty good actually. I mean, we got it at 6.5 earlier on books, but I mean, I wouldn't be mad if if he pushed a little bit, and
Yeah, he's
We
still
get-
at 7.
it's not the worst. Not mad at that. And then what else? Could do a 4.
Yeah, I mean, that was really the only ones that honestly stood out to me personally. I mean, maybe Garrett Wilson,
You got a
something.
what do you got, a Brees Hall thought? You're visualizing his touchdown today? Is that what that is?
Yeah, they just use him so much in the red zone, and the way that they run the offense. I mean, his involvement in it, I think, is just so high. You know, obviously he's liable to break off a long rushing touchdown, but the fact that they mix it up a lot between passing and receptions. I mean, his receptions were, I believe, were at 2.5 last game, so he's all the way up to 4.5. They just use them a lot in the red zone, and normally New England's pretty good about their receivers on red zone defense. So I think they're just going to dare. They're more or less just going to dare the Jets to try and run the ball, and I think that they take them up on that offer. We just need them to get it close enough to the red zone.
You know what I think today, are those odds like better than you would imagine? Is that why you like it, or did you see that from looking at plays from before? Because they got a new dude at running back now that played in the red zone last game. So maybe that's why.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely possible. He was plus money the first game of the season, so I think they kind of messed up on that. But they're still leaving it high enough that I think it's interesting to take a stab at. But I mean, also the fact that he's just getting so much passing yard too. Aaron Rodgers is notorious for doing those little those little swing passes to the running backs, Aaron Jones and all those guys from time before. So it just kind of seems like that it fits the offense a little better. But I mean, there is that looming threat of the other running back too. So I do get that.
I think that's the reason why it's the odds seem a little too good to be true. Because I feel you would think they're going to give him the ball. And they should score against New England, but who knows? Football's so weird. It's only game 3.
Let's see what he did last game. So he's still getting at least one attempt in the red zone. Who's it, Braylon Allen?
Yeah. He's dope.
Yeah, let's see. All right, so they basically split it the same between them in the red zone. They had the same attempts.
Mm-hmm. But for a rookie like that, it was just weird that they even put him in. That's what I was seeing over the week, at least. People talking about that,
oh yeah, so here we go. He had one red zone rush, and it was inside the 20. He had one red zone target inside the 20, but he definitely took away from Breece Hall, because Breece only had one inside the 20, and that was it. Whereas you can see the week before he had a 10, a 20, and inside the 5. So yeah, let's actually take him out of the queue. That is definitely something that is concerning.
Yeah. I'm glad.
But Garrett Wilson, though, man. Garrett Wilson's something. Yeah.
I like Garrett too. I think his lines are a little low because he just hasn't done shit in the first 2 weeks like we thought he would. But this could be the game that he does something. I like that idea. What do you think about his receptions? Maybe that's the one I kind of like, because I know that Rodgers likes to just throw those little short passes to him a lot. Even the targets or the reception.
Yeah, 5.5 I think is kind of right there on the line for him. 4.5 would be fantastic.
I got all kinds of cool little things to look up for football shit over here. Just routes run and how far, all that stuff. His average route run and all that. That's why the yards are a little scary to me.
Yeah, we'll circle back to this. Honestly, I'm even kind of liking the first quarter 10.5 receiving yards. I know it's kind of a froggy play, but that could just be one reception right there.
Hey, we all have our certain bets we like. But
yeah. I'm not trying to gamble today personally, so
we have extra time. We have extra time today because all these sites don't want to play with us. They know what happened 2 years ago.
Yeah, I think they just took Azrae.
Really?
Yep, she's at 19 now.
He should be at 12.
So they didn't bump her fantasy. I mean, I think that's still probably just fine. But PRA, they did bump down one.
K Frosh says they don't want to face Atlanta first. LOL. That could be why.
It's possible, but I mean, come on. Are they really afraid of Atlanta here?
They're not afraid, but I would think that, when you look at Washington without Shakira and, just Washington in general, even with Shakira, they're so much easier. Atlanta's played so much better since the break. Canada makes them that much better. Ryan Howard's been actually half decent. Tina's been good. I'd way rather play Washington than them if I was them. But we just gotta hope shit, man, they're going to play their New York players. Why did their coach even tell us that? Why? What's the point?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It didn't make any sense.
Super
But you
weird.
know, funny enough, though, I would argue that Washington somehow has been the more dangerous team. I mean, they had a way better offensive rating. Their bench unit was like one of the best offensive ratings in the entire league over the last couple games. So it's just been a weird read on that team, like through and through. And you know, whereas Atlanta's been a one-trick pony for the last, I mean, since All-Star and Olympic break, they've done the same thing every game. And the biggest pinnacle about them is their just continuous road struggle. Like where Washington's actually been kind of decent on the road, surprising as it is. And I mean, Chicago, I think they don't have any shot here. They're not going to beat Atlanta, or they're not going to beat Connecticut. But Atlanta, I mean, New York, they're 3-0 on the season. Arguably close games, I guess. But again, you know, at home. Oh, and don't forget too, these first round of games are a best of 3, and it is home team, road game. So there is no back and forth. It's 2 games at the wherever present stadium, and then game 3, if you make it to game 3, is in the other stadium. So just keep that in mind too. There's gonna be a lot of 2-0s. We'll see.
Oh boy, the WNBA and their shenanigans.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, we'll keep an eye out on it. I get the feeling like the script for the whole WNBA would be better if Atlanta was actually in there. Because I mean, you put in any of these other teams, and you know, Washington and Chicago, like they don't even have a shot to beat New York. Like it's not even going to be a ball game. Nobody's going to watch that.
People are laughing at that.
Hey, just being true, you know. And especially on, you know, nights like today, I can guarantee you that nobody's going to be watching this and everyone's going to be tuned into football instead.
Bro, Kennedy Carter is watching the stream right now, and she's going to cuss you the fuck out. She says, I can do it. Just give me the ball. Fuck you guys. We're going to the playoffs. Play me, you motherfucking coach. Why did you sit me? Why did you tell me I had to rest? We need to win. What kind of organization is this? You don't think she's saying that?
Nah. Ain't even worried about it.
You sure, bro? She might be the only one pissed.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, we'll see. We'll find out.
Ian says, if you're feeling good, throw one more into that 5-man. With his Ian emoji face.
Yep. And there's look at all the bumps. Oh,
No way.
White bumped up and then he bumped back down.
Oh, he was 7.5 and then to 7. I was about to say, if he bumped to 6.5, I would have unload my account.
Yeah, he went up to 7.5 for like a minute and then right back down.
Funny. Yeah, no one said smoke him if you got him today, so I did it myself. Thanks, guys. Still love you. Q Donkey says, peep the trash PrizePicks board. Definitely stay away. Yes. PrizePicks fucking sucks.
Yep. Very limited options.
Hey, PrizePicks, if you want to write us an email and say, hey, will you do a commercial for us and say PrizePicks and here, give us just cash and put it in and you win $100 extra. When you put in 100, they'll match you. We're going to say no. Fuck you. That's the email back to them. Just letting you guys know. Ian says he's not mad, but he's disappointed about the field goal, the first quarter field goal.
Oh yeah,
He's
man.
not mad.
I mean,
He's disappointed.
It was the right play from us, man. Just awful play calling from the coaches, man. That was silly.
Ian says all the real ones are here to support. Love you, E, and underrated. Oh, see,
Appreciate that.
the love in here is like no other. Guys, we're at 20 likes. I know there's nothing to bet on, but you know, shit, we're still here. Hit the like, yay! Youngin says,
make sure y'all show some love. I mean, you know, make sure you guys show some love. We're getting ready for a busy part of the season, so you know, this may be coming to a close, but things are only just about to get busy.
yeah, and the WNBA playoffs is actually probably going to be fun, bro. For real, I think it will be fun. I think we're going to have some good plays. You know, we don't know what they're going to give us yet, but I think we're going to have some good ones. And then we got the what was the Aussie men's basketball that just started too?
Yeah, that just started last night. It was only one game, but yeah, we should get some more of that. they not have the board up? I don't know. I believe there's a game tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe they dropped the board a little bit later for that. But yeah, definitely keep an eye out for that. We'll be chopping that up down in the Discord. Make sure you guys check that out. Links down below.
That's going to be half decent. It'll be like the Olympics because they won't have all the news to make the right lines and shit like that. If only they'd let us do second half for those. It'd be at 3 a.m. and no one would be there to check the lines. We'd be busting their asses at 3 a.m. Pause. Youngin says,
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
Youngin says Rakia Carrington. I'm not sure what that means. He just wrote Rakia Carrington. And Reese. Oh, he's writing his favorite. He's writing his favorite women and how they look, not how they play. Okay. Rakia Carrington, Reese, Gabby. Damn, he got Gabby in his top 4? Me and Youngin gonna fight. Statu, top 5, he said too. That's his top 5. I am not mad at Youngin's top 5. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I mean, Gabby's one of those ones that's way out there. That who? Why? I don't know. There's something about her I like too, Youngin. I feel you. Rakia, that's obvious. Carrington, that's obvious. Reese, that's obvious. Everyone says those ones, right?
Oh yeah.
Statu, okay. What's one that's not in there that you would put in your top 5 that he didn't have? Mabry? I know you always talk about Mabry. Oh, you like the Mule Girl?
Oh yeah. Nika.
Is she in the top? Would she be in the top 5? Or you got the same top 5? Where'd you go?
I don't know. I'd have to think about that one.
Really?
Definitely a lot of the shared top 5. Yeah.
Okay. I thought maybe you'd have one out the blue. Kevin Thomas says top 5. Gabby? What? People were talking Gabby. What is going on? I don't appreciate this. Must have been her new hair yesterday. Gabby. Isabel. Oh, Isabel. You know you like Isabel E. Don't even lie. Carrington. Skylar. He brought Skylar back. And Elena. He likes the porn star and he likes Skylar. Skylar was one of the ones back in the day. Then she got older. She's still fine and all, but people don't even say her anymore, right? They're like, Skylar, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, in her with that crazy ass hair that she has every game.
Futon Betts is here. What's up, dog? He says, Ohtani, third plate appearance home run. It's plus 1100 on DK. Has 2 at-bats, 1 hit, 1 RBI. Needs 2 more home runs for 50-50. I think he gets this tonight. Worth a sprinkle.
Oh, yeah. You know, I did see about that. He was chasing that 50-50. Which also we talked about last year. If you guys are in the Discord, I definitely brought that up. His total home runs for the season was like 36 or 42 or something like that. And we're like, yeah, get that. Especially after we found out he wasn't gonna be pitching. Like, oh yeah, get
that. C. Dot says, I would be weary of Garrett Wilson. Has a rookie DB who will be on him the entire game, who has been putting clamps on number 1 receivers. First Chase, then Metcalf. Ooh. He says Garrett Wilson's going to get tied up by a rookie.
It's possible. It's definitely possible.
You know what?
I mean, it is football.
It is, right? But, bro, Aaron Rodgers has had 2 games where he's managing the ball. We need to see Aaron Rodgers throw the ball to Garrett Wilson tonight. So, if that rookie can hold Garrett Wilson, we'll see. We shall see. C-Dot says, Stevenson anytime touchdown seems like a good play. Plus 115. Throw half a unit on it.
Oh, yeah, Ramadre.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him. You know, I could see it. You know, the only obnoxious thing is sometimes they take him out for, that third down roll.
It's
other
just
than that, yeah.
Yeah, it's just football. We don't follow football like we follow basketball. I mean, I follow the tackle thing hella, but the offense of football personally, we just kind of, yeah, I mean, maybe. But putting real money on it, nah. Got other people who know about that. Tackles, though, now? You want to talk about tackles? Come on Discord. I got some tackle bets for you. JJT12380 says Chicago wants to secure a good draft pick for Dallas. Youngin says they trying to draft Page from UConn.
Yeah, well, Sparks already got the first pick.
Q Donkey says, shout out Deladova. Deladova? How do you say it? I want to say
I think so.
I want to keep saying his name longer for some reason. Youngin says, I won $350 off Delhi. Got me 6 assists. Oh, hell yeah. Aussie basketball paid some people this morning, I saw. You know what's cool, too? It comes on the same time as MPB. So I'm like, oh, I'm already up. Let's see what's going on over here. K Frosh says, Rakia, Carrington, Gabby, Michaela, and Derica. Man, I did not know these Gabby lovers around me. I'm going to have to ban you guys. My new name's Big Gabby now, because these people are just talking too much. He said Michaela and Derica, though, too. What do you think about those two? 2 new ones in the top 5 there. He said Pete Davidson and Michaela. In his top 5.
I can never live down the Pete Davidson thing, man.
That's why, huh? Because she has looked a lot better in a few different pictures. I can't lie, but yeah, that Davidson thing. It's like that Plum Joker thing. Hey, people don't even got Plum, though, for real. Look at that. People used to say Plum. They don't say it anymore. Isn't that funny? They don't say it anymore. Last year was Plum top 3. All she got now is Sean. Sean, you're the only one, Sean. Crazy.
Yeah, I think everyone just kind of over her in the back and forth. She hasn't been good to the betting world this year.
That's probably part of it, huh? People are mad at her.
Yeah.
Youngin says Garner in his 2nd year, right? I think he's talking the cornerback. Not sure. See again. Talking about, cornerbacks and tackles don't really go together. Talk about linebackers. We talk about safeties. Hunter Henry still 0.5 first quarter receiving yards on Underdog. Oh yeah, he was looking at that. That's for you and E, guys. You guys, those first quarter plays, man, those are so tough every time for me. I'm like, why do I want to put all of my energy into one quarter? Sit there and if it doesn't happen, I'm sad for 3 quarters of that game. Never thought about it that way. That's how I do it.
Not all the time.
Fuck that, bro. I got to be happy to cheer.
Well, it's just funny that like his first quarter receiving yards will be 0.5, and then his first half is at 16.5. Make that make sense.
It's just because they're just basically saying is he gonna get a catch? So, I mean, it's nothing major. Because that's how they'll get you with that. Like, same ideas with that all the time. Same with, I used to look at it like that too. But yeah, that just basically means one catch and they're trying to trick you. Oh, that's a great play. No, not really. It's kind of like if we were looking at fucking, in basketball, we'd look at Kayla McBride or something. We'd be like, 3.5, she's going to hit a 3. I mean, it's not the number that it really looks like. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Anyways, I like what Ian says here. 6-pick kings unite. There's a lot of those guys around, so they're all uniting. Josh Chapman. This Rakia's in everyone's top 5. That's pretty dope. I think people like that she put him up with Griner. She said, "What up, bitch?" Did you see that?
Oh yeah, her scrapping with her.
Did you read her lips though? She backed up, put her fist, kind of balled up her fist, and she said, "What's up, bitch?" Did you see that? Like, she was ready. She was like, it was dope. She was backing up now, but that's a 7-foot tall man. Like, anyone would back up.
Oh yeah, no, she definitely was probably gonna get laid out, but she wasn't afraid of her whatsoever.
She said, "What's up, bitch?" and balled up her fist, bro. Come on, you got to put her in your top 5 now. Rakia, he says. Josh Chapman says Rakia, Satu, Hamby made another top 5. What are we missing? Hey, to each their own. Gabby back in there again. I'm telling you, that hair got Gabby back in that top 5. Or she's been coming through, that's why. Like you said, Plum was coming through last year, so everyone liked her. Gabby's been coming through, now she's in people's top 5. He has a different one, though, a Dota. What do you think about that?
No, Nelson. That's an interesting one.
There you go. She is kind of cute, though. Josh Chapman says, "This is hard, not gonna lie." He tried to pick his 5. Yep, it is hard. That's what I'm saying. Youngin says, "Mitchell from Connecticut's son, when she dresses up, she's bad." Who's Mitchell from Connecticut?
Tiff Mitchell.
Tiff Mitchell, he says she's bad. Youngin. God damn, Youngin. I love it. Ian says, "That's Jacoby's favorite target." Who's he talking about? Oh, Hunter Henry. Be careful with him, bro. I'll tell you this. I've seen Hunter Henry do what he did last week a couple times in his life, and then he comes back and shits the bed. So, hey. Just saying my experience.
100%.
Not saying he's going to. Just saying watch out now. That's how you say stuff to people, too. You're nice to them. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad play, but just be careful. That's your number one thing. Just be careful. So you care about people.
No. He's definitely like that, as a longtime Patriots watcher. I've seen it a million times because you got to get him while he's hot. He'll have several games in a row where he's just doing his thing, and then he'll have a couple weeks in a row where it's just like zeros, 2 targets, 0.
Okay, Frosh says we all would have jumped Griner if she touched Bay. That is awesome. That is so awesome. Ian says he should get it. So he's talking about the 1 yard for Henry. He likes that. Woo! Ian, are we riding with Ian today? Is that what he's trying to tell us? He says there's not that many plays today on WNBA because they're making us all take those stupid ass overs and take our money. So Ian says, fuck it. Let's ride with Hunter Henry. Okay. I don't hate it. I mean, we can all get mad at Ian and say raggedy bitch when it doesn't hit. I'm down. You guys down? E?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yes. We're all playing Hunter Henry today, and if it doesn't hit, send Ian a GIF and says, raggedy bitch! K. Frosh says, Jackie Young is my heart. Jackie Young is K. Frosh's heart. What do you think about that? I like it. He says, hear me out, though. No, I don't got to hear shit. I'm right with it. I'm not mad at it. K. Donkey says, Nafisa, Cam, Brink, top 2. Nafisa and Cam Brink. Okay. Nafisa, I like that. People coming out with their faves. Ian says, you want to get $5 on it underrated? No, I don't. I want to ride with you with it, and we're going to both win. That's what's going to happen, Ian. All right, Hunter Henry, it's on. All right, that's the end, Biggie. You ready?
Yeah. All right. Looks like right here at the top of the hour anyway, so keep it light, y'all. Keep it tight, y'all. It's not going to be anything too crazy right now. But make sure y'all tap in, check out the Discord. Still running 7-day free trial, so you guys don't miss out on that. We will have a lot of post-season stuff starting up on Sunday. And so just enjoy the little bit of downtime we got. And then we're looking for some second half live betting today. Gonna chop it up in the Discord. And don't forget to hit that like and sub on the way out. All right, dude, you got anything else for us?
Nope. Just hit the like. We appreciate you guys. And yeah, we're going to just keep winning, bro. We're just going to keep getting better. And I feel the community is on this fuck the bookie thing with us. So I'm loving it.
Oh, for sure. All right, y'all. Good luck tonight. We'll catch y'all back here later. And